Alright, what's up guys? Now it's Copter here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about how my life has been in America and just what's happening in my life in general. Now right now it's around Christmas time, which means I'm going to have a school break for like a week in the next couple of days until New Year's, then we're back to school. Now, a lot's been going on. I'm in a new semester right now, which means I have all new subjects. So basically the school year is divided into 3 semesters, which has the first semester, second semester, and third semester. And in each semester I have a different schedule. So in my second semester right now, I have 5 subjects that I study the same schedule every day for like the whole 3 months until March. Now, what are the subjects that I took or that I chose? Now here I can choose my own subjects, and I chose a lot. There are some subjects that you are required to study and some subject that you can choose on your own. So let's just get right into it. Now the first subject that I have in a day is called culinary. Now what exactly is culinary? Now culinary is just simply making food and being a chef. Now in this class I had a lot of fun. So far we're just making food, we're learning how to use the right equipment for the right food. We're learning how to use the oven, how to mix stuff in the right way, and just recipes in general, and it's quite fun. It's a very activity-based class that we do in groups and very engaging. Now the next hour that I have is geometry. Now would I say geometry is hard compared to what I have back in Thailand? Absolutely not. It's so easy, even if I have to ask help for sometimes because I forget it, because this is stuff that I studied back in 6th grade, and for the most part it's quite easy, and any exchange student that comes to America from Thailand can easily pass the class. How is geometry or math different in Thailand compared to here? It's a lot less serious and it's a lot more activity based. Like I said, we do everything in groups, only when the test comes obviously that we do individually. And after that I have a class which is English. Now when I say English, you guys from Thailand might think, oh grammar, oh punctuation, oh vocabularies. No, English here is more reading, knowing how to read, knowing how to analyze books, and knowing how to write essays, write well. It's mostly all that stuff. Just learning how to use the language the best way possible is what English is here. And is the class hard to me? Absolutely not. I think it just takes a lot of like thought, and it takes a lot of like analyzing. And then the next class that I have is called leadership psychology. Now when you hear leadership psychology, you may think, oh, what is that? Well, leadership psychology is the class that I take, and it just talks about becoming a better person mentally, basically the whole class. It's just learning more about yourself, studying about yourself, motivation in class, and like learning how to be productive and learning how to be the best person as you can in class, which is a very interesting class, and I'm glad I took it. Now the last hour that I have is called United States history, which is the history of the United States in general, just what happened in the past and what affected us in today's society. This class is probably the class that I consider takes the most work and takes the most like brain power, because you have to remember a lot of stuff. You have to analyze historical figures, you have to analyze what happened in the past and how it affected us and all that. And do I enjoy it? I don't know if I enjoy it or not, but I don't have a problem with it. It definitely has the most homework and the most work that has to be done. With all those 5 hours that I have in a day, the schedule is looking like I wake up at 6:30 a.m. My friend comes pick me up in the morning at 7, and then I get to school at around 7:15, and my first hour starts around 7:30. I get to school at around 7:15, and then the first hour starts at 7:30 until 8:44. So each class is around 70 minutes, and then we have flex, which is free hour, where you usually go to your teacher classes to do like your homework and have free time there from 8:51 until 9:19, and then second hour from 9:26 until 10:36. Now third hour is kind of complicated. So some people have third hour before other people because they have lunch before or lunch after, because this lunch is split into 2 equal student sections because there's too many people at school to have one lunch. So third hour is from 10:43 to 11:53 if you have second lunch, and from 11:16 until 12:26 if you have first lunch. And then fourth hour you have 12:33 until 1:43, and then fifth hour you have 1:50 until 3 p.m. And during like the change of each hour, you have 7 minutes of walking time where you walk to different classes. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. And then I have basketball practice from 3:30 until like usually 6. What else has been happening? And like you all know, I did soccer last semester for like 2 months, and this semester it's winter, which means we can't go outside, so I'm doing basketball. Now basketball here is a whole different story compared to what I have in Thailand. Basketball here is harder, more complex, and more practice, just way more. And me, Copter, considered a pretty good player back in Thailand. Here, I'm quite below average, to be honest with you. And I'm working my way up there. I'm trying my best to become the best basketball player that I can. And hopefully I can start at the end of the season. So right now, it's winter. It's December. It's Christmas, which means it's very, very cold. Right now it's somewhat around negative 15 degrees Celsius, which is super, super cold. But do I wear thick clothes? No, I just dress normally because people don't really go outside when it's that cold. They just stay inside, so you don't really need that thick clothes. Thinking about it so far, I really want to stay here longer, and I really want to stay here for the next year. Now, can I find a way yet? No, I have not, and I'm okay with that. But I think if I can't find a way to like come back and study in America for high school, I would definitely like consider coming back here for college or university for the next 4 years and potentially living here. That's my end goal right now. Now, one question that I get most from my friends that are planning to come to America is how to like thrive and how to have fun in America and not stress about all other stuff. Now, the most important thing that I can tell you is to learn the language well enough to communicate with people and have your own personality, like build yourself up to look presentable. Just try to be like understand the humor and understand what they like, or just be yourself. That would help a lot. Yeah. Now, as we all know, it's Christmas, and next video that I'm gonna make, I'm gonna show you the vibe and the whole light that people have in front of their houses on Christmas, and it's very beautiful here. There's like one big Christmas tree in the middle of the city that I'm in, and it looks very nice. Like American people, I feel like they are very like passionate about Christmas, and everybody's excited about Christmas. I bought like gifts for my girlfriend, my family, and everything, and I'm ready to wrap it up and give to them on Christmas. So that's about it. Thank you for watching. I promise next video is going to be more entertaining than just me talking to a camera. Peace out. Thanks for watching. See you next time.